Hi everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I hope you enjoy the video and you decide to subscribe. And if you're a current subscriber, welcome back and thank you so much. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my August setup to show you how I'm going to be using my planners this month. And so I'm just going to jump right in. We will start with the little skinny happy planner, Happynichi, Fobonichi, whatever you want to call it. I use it as my on-the-go planner because it fits really nicely in my purse. And I use it mainly just to write down social media stuff. I haven't been really using it much for other things, and I'm gonna, I think, continue that and start using it more for social media, like just notes and um, I'm going to do some tracking and things like that in here coming up this month. So anyway, I'll just get to the flip through. This is a half sheet notebook, and when I bought it, it was actually this cover. And I flipped it around because I like this better. But it came with this, and then it came with this dot grid paper that you see. I fixed this up as a little cover to it a few months ago, and I'm actually thinking about redoing that. So, and then I made this folder using a classic size folder. I just cut it down and then punched it. And then this is my opening October, and I was inspired by the new Skinny Happy planners. I do plan on buying one for 2020, so I wanted to kind of do a similar layout for the monthly and see if I like it. And so here we go. I'll just flip right into it. But like here's the calendar page, and I just kind of made this like a decorative sticker page. Over here I'm going to have goals, which I've already set some goals. Some goals I'm still working on. I usually kind of work on my goals the first few days of the month. I first like to evaluate the month before, and then, kind of see what didn't get done, and then I will reset goals for the current month. Anyway, so I lined up the days like it is in that one. And I don't know, I don't think I put enough space in between, and that's probably because I did the numbers before I drew the lines. So next time I might do that a little bit differently. And then I'm going to fill this out kind of with my top priorities for this month. And it just folds in. And this page is actually came from the wrong filler paper. And I actually have that in my catch-all planner. I'll show it to you. Or my Franken planner. Okay, oh, that was my grocery list from today. And then this is this week. And like I said, I just kind of put in what I plan to post and then just kind of some things that I plan to work on this week. But this was, I'm doing the Color October 2019 challenge. And this week was Pink is the New Orange was the theme. And so this was my post for that. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen it. So that, um, but if you want to join along in the challenge, check that hashtag out, and I'll put it below in both the hashtags that I'm following that I'm doing this month. I'll put those below in the description. But and then that's pretty much it. I have some free printables that I had printed out that I may use. And then just basically this is just some of the different paper. This is the paper that came in this half sheet notebook. And then just have my girl back here. And these are some measurements. And then the rest is just filler paper. So that is that. And it'll get thicker and thicker as the month grows, and or as the month goes. And I was thinking about actually changing the cover around and adding the those like the pastel rainbow discs that were in like 2 releases ago. I don't know. I can't keep up anymore. But anyway, I bought a package of them and I haven't used them yet. So I thought about maybe switching this around just to kind of brighten things up a little bit. I like to change things up. This is the only half sheet cover I have. I need to change that. Okay, now this is my Franken planner, and I decided to put my hardcover on here this month because I kind of miss having it. It makes when I'm like sitting with the planner in my lap, it's a lot easier to write because it's a harder surface. But it's already, the month has not even started and it already won't close all the way. So I might have to either take some things out or not use it and maybe use it as a notebook or something like that. Just take the hardcover off and set it up as my notebook, like I've got right here that I just kind of write notes and stuff in. I could always put it on there, but it goes so pretty with the rose gold discs, but so does this cover. And again, I may take this cover out and leave this one and make this my new notes cover. Haven't quite decided yet. We'll see what happens. And these are some sticky notes that I have. This is the opening page from my No Drama Llama planner, which is this one right here. And just because this is a Frankenplanner and I needed a 2019 calendar in it. And then this is part of my goal sheet that I set up at the very beginning of the year. But this is my why, and it was just kind of a visual for me. And I'll be setting one again. I'll be doing another one in December. And of course, I will do a video on that. I'm actually thinking about doing a whole goal setting series in December to help us get ready for the new year. And then these are just some goals again that I set at the beginning of the year. And I've also written down some of my accomplishments in there and a folder. And then this is the filler paper I was talking about. It came with this and this paper, and I got it from Joann's. And so did this cover, was actually a Happy Notes that I got from Joann's. Forgot to tell you that. And then the first section is my catch-all planner, which is a dashboard extension. It's the weekly dashboard, but it's the extension pack because I didn't have the only dashboards I really had for this year. I didn't really care for. One was the Mom Life, and I'm not a mom, so it just kind of didn't work for me. But I'm trying to decide which 2020 dashboard layout I'm gonna get. But I have the extension to hold me over until then. And this is, like I said, my catch-all calendar. I just kind of put all of my little stuff in here, and I decorated it with the the LOL seasonal book, and then I threw some of these stickers in there as well. And then, I mean, not really much to talk about there. It's just, I'll do the same thing as I did last month and just write a little memory on each day or something to fill the calendar up and have some memories on it. And then this is my layout for this week, and it is a dashboard layout, and I used the Homebody tiny sticker book to decorate it, and also the fun florals. There's a plan with me on that. It's in my playlist, the Plan With Me playlist, if you'd like to take a look. And I really have not pinned very much this week so far, just because I've been busy with other things. So I'll probably get it all finished up tonight. And then, of course, I haven't done next week yet. And look, I made myself a note so I don't mess up and use the last page like I did last month. And then we're going to go into my social media section. And this calendar view is from the Socialite Planner, but I'm not using the weekly pages. I'm just using the calendar view. I'm using it to track my subscriber count and my follower count, and I have set my goals for the month. And then I also write down in here exactly what I posted each day, because sometimes I change the plan and I just kind of want a place where I can go and see, oh, what did I actually post that day? And I can look it up. And then the back of it I set up as an Instagram grid for me to work with. And then I'm using the Get Social, I guess, filler paper. I can't remember it. Social media pages. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but it was filler paper that I got at Michael's, and I think you can still find them on the Mombi website. But I'm only have the YouTube and Instagram that I'm really focusing on right now. I've got the Pinterest set up, but I just haven't started really focusing on it. So I decided that I'm going to do these 2 weeks at a time. That way, it just makes it easier for me to see. And I may decide next week that I want to change this, because I have yet to fill out a set of these the same way, because I they're really helpful and I love using them. I just can't decide exactly how I'm using them, if that makes sense. But I I haven't used these, so I thought maybe over here I could make some lists, like maybe some stuff I need to photograph or different things like that. And I might kind of go through and look at this each day just to make sure I'm doing everything, or I don't know, I may decide to put a weekly habit tracker there. I'm not sure. And then this is where I'm going to use to to plan out my film schedule, which as you can see, I'm not very planned so far this month. And then the back of it, I will put notes and stuff back here for future films, future postings. This next section is a section of a planner that I pulled from an old planner, obviously, 2018. I'm going to be using this for Mermaid's Logic Handwriting Challenge. I'm a couple of days behind, but I will get caught up before the end of the week. But I don't have a current vertical or current horizontal planner, but I have tons of these pages from old planners. So I'm just going to redate it and use these. Don't know if I'm going to do anything with this sheet. I may cover it up. I may end up doing something else with it. I'm not 100% sure. So, but anyway, there's those. I have that in here. And then I go into my office planner, and I'm going to use this to kind of forward plan Instagram and YouTube. The other calendar, I write down what actually happens, and this one I think I'm going to use it to forward plan. Haven't 100% decided on that. We'll see probably in a couple of days where that goes. And then I haven't pinned, like I said, I haven't pinned very much. I've got some of my daily to-dos. Haven't quite decided on my habit trackers yet because, like I said, I'm still evaluating September. And then this, I do know this is where I'm going to plan out my spreads for the next week, decide like which ones I'm going to film, which ones I'm going to photograph, and, you know, the themes and different things like that. And that's what I'm going to use the daily to-dos in here for. And then we go into my household section, and this is just the household catch-all planner. I did mark that we did clean the AC filters on the first like we were supposed to. That's all I've done in here so far. And like I said, behind on the pinning, but I'm still working on that. I have got my chores lined out for like the next week and a half, so that's good. I put a sticky note in here just in case I want to move it and switch something out. And then when it actually gets done, I'm going to write down that we actually did it, so I know exactly when the last time I did it. Anyway, I kind of have a system that I'm working on. The system I was doing wasn't working for me, so now I'm going to try this and see if it works. And like what I'm going to do is, like say tomorrow I'm going to sweep and mop, and I have that down to do, I think, once a week. So after I do it, I'll write it down, check it off, and then move the sticky note forward. So that is my plan. Oh, and this calendar came from Vintage Botanicals, and then this one obviously came from No Drama Llama. And then I told you that one was Socialite. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. And I haven't decided what I'm going to use these for. Maybe some forward planning on November as far as housework and budgeting and stuff goes. I don't know. And so this is my budget calendar for October. Just basically have a listing of all of our bills. And again, list of our bills. And then this is where I'm going to track our expenses. And I'm going to color code this month. Anyway, so there's that. And I did a plan with me on that if you would like to know more about it. You'll find it in the Budget With Me playlist. It's the only video there, but I'm going to start doing more Budget With Me videos. And then this is my healthcare calendar. It comes from Empowered Woman, and I use it to track just different symptoms throughout the month so that I can catch patterns. And I did a plan with me, I believe, on this one. And then this is going to be my October habit tracker. And then it's going to go right into my journaling, which I haven't set up at all. And I haven't journaled yet for October. So yeah, I'm kind of behind on that. But hey, it happens. This is real life. So, but I will get that done this week. And I mean, if y'all are interested, if y'all want me to do a plan with me on this, drop some comments down um, below if y'all want me to do a plan with me on this, and I'll get that done in the next couple of days. And then the next section is just a section that I have for my husband for anything that I need to track for him, which I haven't written down anything in it. And it comes from my 18-month-old planner that's old from 2018. And then we go into my football section. My husband and I have contests every year, and we go through and pick which games we think, or which teams we think are going to win. He is currently beating me by 1 point. Yeah, I feel, oh, I haven't finished it up for this week. I better get busy tomorrow. Football starts tomorrow again. Yay. Okay, and then this is just paper for that. And then I have a note section back here for me to just write down random notes. And then this is my list section. And I'm actually thinking about moving these like forward in the planner so they're not just hiding back here in the back. I might actually even put them in front. I haven't decided. And then this is just a to-do list that I have. I can't show everything in here because I've got some addresses. And then this is just more filler paper, and I love this divider. I think it just matches. It looks so cute with the back of the cover. Anyway, so that is it. That is my planner for October. And just like we did for September, I will do an after the pen flip through at the end of the month. If you'd like to see September after the pen flip through, if you haven't found it yet, I will link it down below. And again, I think I mentioned where I got everything, where all the different pieces of the planner came from. But if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. And upcoming, let's see, next video up is decorative planning on a budget. This week's edition is going to share with you the ways that I'm going to earn my extra money this month so I can buy all of my 2020 planners and start buying some of the new sticker books. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing that, and so that, maybe you can follow along and do it as well. I don't know, maybe we can track it as well and see, maybe check in every week and see what the progress is. I don't know. We'll get that planned out, and I'll get that video posted. And so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell if you'd like to receive notifications so you don't miss anything. You can also find me on Instagram and Pinterest. Those links are down in the description, and they're also on my channel page. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I love hearing from you guys. And if you want to keep it private, you can DM me. I don't have a problem with that. And I always try to respond within 24 hours. So that's all I have for tonight. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.